So I've shown you a video of all my SNES carts, only the carts, and I'm going to show you some of the box stuff. So I have this Lethal Enforcers boxed. It comes with this blue gun. There's also a red or orange gun. So that one I have. I have that complete, but I still need the other gun. Put the lid there. I have the Super Scope. It comes with Super Scope 6, and that has a little sensor that you put on top of your TV. And then just some of the manuals I have. Super Mario All-Stars and World. I'm not sure if that ever came out with a box. Super Mario RPG. I still need a normal box for that. I have these other for display only boxes that I'll show you. Super Mario World, Super Mario All-Stars, Street Fighter 2, Mortal Kombat. So I'll just pick those up and I'll put them aside. And I'll show you some of the boxes. A lot of these are probably going to fall over, but I got Blackthorn. This box. Rainlord. Enix game. Still has a sticker at the top. It's not in bad shape. It's pretty good shape. Breath of Fire. That one's alright. I have the boxes and also the manuals for all of these, except for I think one, but I'm not going to open them up. Contra, the Alien Wars. Contra 3 is a really good game. Donkey Kong Country 1. Donkey Kong Country 2. And Donkey Kong Country 3. This is the player's choice version. I also have the guides for these. So that's kind of cool if I ever need any tricks to get 100% in the game, because a lot of times you can beat the game and you only have like 51% or something like that. Final Fantasy 2. I want to get another box for this because this is not in the best shape. It's got a sticker at the top, but it's alright. Then I got Final Fantasy 3, and this copy is in very good shape. It has all the maps, it has the manual. It's one of the better boxes I have. It's really sharp. It does have a bit of damage there, but other than that, it's in great shape. The box is very crisp. All my boxes are like that. F-Zero. And I got this in a bundle when I got like 20 SNES games and a SNES system for like $50. Keep everything organized, everything's falling. And then I got Illusion of Gaia, which is complete, and the manual for this is very thick. It has a little picture of that right there. It's a really good game. That box is in really good shape. This box is my worst box. It says I'm used on it. It's School Patrol, but I don't see a box version very often, so kept that. Kirby's Avalanche. It's in pretty good shape. Kirby Superstar. 8 games in 1. This is kind of hard to find boxed. It's a bit more rare. And now the 2 Luffy games. I have them both boxed. They're both complete, so I have the manual. The back of one box and one box in general is pretty good. That's the first one, Fortress of Doom. The second one has some sticker on the back, and it says $4.99. And collectors, you know, Rise of the Sinistrals boxed is a lot more than $4.99. It's probably somewhere closer to $60 or $70. And then I have Megaman X, Megaman X2, and Megaman X3. And they're not all complete. The Mega Man X game I have complete. The Mega Man X2 game I have complete. Mega Man X3 I am missing the manual, which is a bit of a letdown. I really want to get all 3 of those complete. It's a great set to have. Secret of Mana. Sim City. And this is a player's choice, but the box is in such pristine condition, so I'm going to keep this one. Spider-Man Venom, Maximum Carnage. And this one says on the front, special limited edition red cartridge, but most of them were all red cartridge. Super Bomberman 2. I got that off a good friend that he bought from eBay, and he just sold it to me for the price he got it on eBay. Super Double Dragon. In pretty good shape. Super Mario Kart, again the player's choice version. This box is actually my worst one. I said Ghoul Patrol is, but this is Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. It's got tape on it holding it together, and the manual's pretty rough too, and it's got a scrape. So, I don't know if I'll give it away to someone or try and sell it. Super Metroid. Star Fox, and it has one sticker on it. This used the Super Effects chip, and there was only maybe 6 or 7 games that used that chip. I love that game. Tetris and Dr. Mario. I got this for $5 complete, which was a really good steal. One of my favorite games. I like Ocarina of Time better, but this is very close. The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Definitely one of the best games in the system. So now I'm going to show you some of my boxes that most of them have never been opened. And these are all rare for display only. I keep them in a binder. Maybe I'll turn this. So this is the Earthbound for display only box, and it sells for over $100 usually. It's a lot smaller because the normal Earthbound box is very, very big. And then I have Donkey Kong Country 2. I have a few of those. I bought a bundle of these off a guy, and I got 25 of them, and there's 2 of the Donkey Kong Country 2s, and they say for display only right there. And I got Donkey Kong Country 1 for display only, and I don't know if there's a Donkey Kong Country 3 for display only. And I have the Kirby Superstar for display only. And these games aren't the best games, but they're for display only boxes, so I keep them. Ken Griffey Jr. And then there's the Ken Griffey Jr.'s Winning Run. Kirby's Avalanche. Kirby's Dream Course. Mario Paint, which I think this is interesting because the box is normally a lot bigger, obviously, just like Earthbound, because it has the mouse in it, and it also has the mouse pad. So the small box you don't see very often for that. Pilot Wings. Pinocchio. Super Mario Kart. Super Mario World. I have 6 Mario games for this. And this one's really interesting. I don't see this one very often at all. This is the Super Mario RPG for display only, just above Smithy. And this one's been opened. You can see some seams along that, but it's in pretty good shape. And you don't see it very often. Super Mario World 2. And this is Super Metroid. It looks like it's waterlogged, but that's just the sheet it's in. So it's in complete pristine condition. I'm trying to keep them this way and not open them. Super Punch-Out. Star Fox. Street Fighter 2 Alpha, or Street Fighter Alpha 2. Tetris and Dr. Mario. Stunt Race. And I have a few more in here. Pull them all out. We looked at Stunt Race. Tetris Attack, for display only, obviously, all of them are. Toy Story. And Vegas Stakes. So all of these look the exact same as their normal versions, except these ones have just display only on them. So apart from the Earthbound box, that's obviously the most rare, and it's in absolutely great shape. So the back of them all look the exact same as all the other boxes. They're just a lot more rare, obviously, because they just have this one for display only on them. I've seen this box itself sell on eBay for over $100, and I bought the whole set for not all that much more than that, so I'm looking to keep them. There's only one more for display only box that I know of, and that is the F-Zero box, and I haven't been able to see it, so if I can ever find it, I'll definitely pick it up, just because then I hope to have all of them. If there's a few more, you can message me and then I'll know about them. But those are all my boxed or more rare SNES stuff.